The government is set to release the rules under the new Digital Data Protection Act within 10 days. The Editors Guild and other organizations had earlier urged the centre to keep journalistic work outside of its ambit. Ashmit standing by now to explain to us where the concerns lie. Ashmit.
Well, the DPDP rules have been awaited to give more clarity on the implementation of the larger DPDP Act. We're given to understand that the rules will be rolled out in the next 10 days or so before September 28th. That's the deadline that the Minister Ashwini Vaishnav has set for himself. As far as the rules themselves are concerned, when confronted with the question of what happens to the concerns that have been raised by journalists on that particular issue, the clarity that has come is that there will be some clarity, some picture given as a part of the FAQs. Now, this is not what the journalist bodies had sought. The journalist bodies had raised a number of concerns. To begin with, they had said that Section 7 of the DPDP Act essentially says that all parties that are collecting or publishing information will have to seek the consent of the person of whom they're collecting and publishing information about. Now, while that sounds good in principle, journalists who, for a living, collect and publish information about certain specific persons could face liabilities under the DPDP Act. The concern is, the example is that, say, suppose a journalist is publishing a news about a corrupt public official or a corrupt public contractor. Seeking consent from that same public contractor would defeat the purpose of this entire journalistic exercise. There are also concerns about provisions of the DPDP Act which could be used by the Data Protection Board for journalists to reveal their sources. There are concerns about the weakening of the RTI Act. And also, there are concerns being raised about possible penal consequences which could run up to as high as 200 crore rupees. Now, on the back of all of this, the Editors Guild, among other journalist bodies, had sought for clarity, either amendment in the law or clarity in the rules. Neither of them appear to be coming. The clarity that appears to be coming may be through FAQs, which may not address all the concerns that have been flagged by journalist bodies. Back to you.
All right, Ashmit, many thanks for joining us. Meanwhile, the government is looking